What's good, people? Then me, myself, Pharaoh. You done know how the tingo gringo, and if you don't know, then you're slow. And I'm back with
another one.
You get me? And we got man like WACK100 on the chopping board. I feel like Wack been doing way too much recently, and I know I'm a little bit slow to the party with this whole Wack pulling out badges and all these things. I know I'm a little bit slow to it, but I feel like I just want to touch upon this whole little situation because he's a weirdo in general. Like Wack himself is a weirdo. He plays a lot of games. He works a lot of mind games on people. And I've said this before. A lot of the time when he is talking to people, he is the smartest one in the room. Not saying that he is clever, but he knows how to use his words. He knows how to manipulate situations and all of these things. So let's get into this one and I catch you on the other side.
What made you think it was Wacko that told him that though? Told him that, Told him that,
Because his statement in the
right?
Yeah.
Right there tell you, I could never be law enforcement of it. Now, I got a $5,000 bet for anybody who wants to bet me about the badge. Do I have a badge in my wallet? Yes, I do. You look like that.
Yeah, my peoples, then. Wack thinks he's slick. Genuinely, this nigga thinks he's slick, but you can't slick a can of grease, my guy. So, firstly, that last little clip that I showed you, I want to touch upon that first because you're saying about your convictions and you can't be a federal agent or listen, we all know they could do what they want. This is the government. They can do what they want. Now, if you're seen as a valuable enough asset that could get certain people off the street and certain big names like put behind bars, they don't care about your criminal history, bro. They don't care about what you've gone to prison for. They will use you. They will use you and put you in position to get what they want because it's all about what they want, their results. You get it? So, man, I don't give a fuck about you, bro. So when you're talking about all of that, bro, you can't slick a can of grease, as I keep saying. Like, that's just mind games. You're working mind games on people that may not understand the law or may not really look and understand how the government works, bro. If man want you on their side, they're gonna have you on their side regardless of convictions or whatever. You understand what I'm saying, bro? They've used rapists and molesters and all kinds of people to get the conviction they want. You feel me? So that then leads me straight on to, weren't you directly linked to Big U, doing stuff with Big U, business partners with Big U? Weren't you also one of the people, and still are, on No Jumper talking all sorts of crazy? Pyru this, blood that, I'll do this, people get this, people that happens to people, etc., etc. Is that not you, my bro? Because I'm sure that is. So how come you didn't get picked up on this indictment? Why isn't nobody asking these questions? Like outright asking him, hold on, were you not part of this? Were you not part of that? Why didn't you get picked up? Because even people like Loose Coochie, aka Loose Cannon, he got picked up. He wasn't he was affiliated, but as in now he's not affiliated. He wasn't cool. He's been on this whole big useless and all this, that, and the other. There's a bunch of these people that got picked up were no longer messing with Big U. So why is it that Wack was one of the only ones, yeah, that hasn't been picked up? Nobody's asking these questions. Nobody wants to say all of this. Do you know what I mean? These are the things we have to start asking. We have to start holding this man accountable, because even that, when he wants to always say about he's got videos on people and USB drives and paperwork and this, but nothing ever comes out. Nothing ever comes out. CS2 Backlemore. You feel me? Like, oh, bro, it's disgusting. I really don't like this guy. I don't like nothing that he does, and I don't like nothing that he stands for. You feel me? Like, so with this whole badge situation, I've been seeing people online caping for him, saying that um it's a license. There's pictures. you'll see license, that he was private security, it's a security badge, him saying all of that. Like, bro, you probably do have a badge because you did work security. I looked this all up. You were security for death row and people like that. Like, you were security, so that means you will hold a private security badge, right? Because you are a high profile like security to certain names, right? So you probably do have that badge, but there is probably another badge up in there somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, that you have to show to your superiors, like, oh, look, I am working a case. Look, I may be around gang members, but look. Do you understand? It may not be a badge that holds as much weight, but they must have something that you're carrying around. And I've been seeing a lot of people also saying that that license thing you showed isn't the same badge that was shown in the video, because people are saying that the wallet's too, that it's a different wallet, it's a different badge, the wallet's too thin, that the wallet you pulled out after was thick and all brittle and breaking up and all these things, you know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot of little things in between. There's a lot of questions people should be asking right now. Like, again, I don't care for this guy. I don't really care for no jumper either. I don't watch their content like that. So I don't know if it's come out that this is a play, that he was doing this just to run up views or whatever the case may be. But, like, bro, there's so much weird stuff around your name that even running games like that, that ain't cool. And that's why I said it's a multi-layered answer. I feel like he's putting certain things out there because it's eating away at his conscience. You know, after a while, when you're constantly hearing something and you know it's true and you just want to just get it out, so you start doing little things, people start picking up, oh, look, the badge there. I think it's that. I think it is him playing content games also on top of it, just so he could get views and all of these things. But I do genuinely feel like this man is working with them folks, the boys, the alphabet boys, feds, whatever you want to call them. I think he's got something going on because, bro, how is it you're never getting picked up? How is it nobody could ever find any of your criminal history? Like, even your criminal history is a myth to find, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's something going on there. There's something bizarre going on, and I just feel like this is just another one of them situations where people go to bat for him, allow him to get away with things, then he goes up on no jumper, spits a bunch of things, uses a bunch of mind games, and when people do ask him, he's very good at deflecting. He'll deflect your question with a question by asking you something like, what happens, right? This, like, I'm going to mention this and you're going to pick up on this. What he does is you will ask him a very damning question, something that he can't answer, and instead of him answering the question, he'll answer it by asking you a question that gets you heated. You know what I mean? Like, he'll ask you a question that will get you so upset that it's thrown you from your initial question that you've asked him. So now we're talking about this instead of the initial thing that we started with. Like, really watch what he does when people press him about certain situations, and like, he always flip it. He's a master manipulator and a master at flipping things and deflecting. The guy's a different kind of guy. But yeah, man, I ain't really got too much more to say about this guy. I think he's an idiot. I think people need to open their eyes and actually see and stop looking at what they see for face value and stop listening to what this guy has to say. Ask these questions yourself. Start to do research yourself. Even when these people say certain things, bro, it's not hard for you to go and pick up you understand? And go and have a look at what's going on. So yeah, man, just keep your eyes and ears open to everything, man. You already know how the ting go.